I must admit, they're hyping themselves up a bit, aren't they?
It's got 2 of those croquettes in the top of it as well. I think I've been eating too many McDonald's burgers recently. It's probably why it tastes great.
All this camera equipment, I'm a professional. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new around here, my name's Luke. So today, I've come out on a bit of a reconnaissance mission. Well, not really reconnaissance, but I've come to Nando's. They've basically brought out a new option for a side, a main burger, and a dessert. So it's been 3 years since they've actually contributed to anything that resembles a festive menu. They've never really got involved in it, and it says so on their website. I'll see if I can find it here. So they say it's been 3 years since we've served up a festive menu. So when we tell you it's an absolute cracker, that's no lie. Apparently it's an absolute cracker. Got high expectations. We're back with not 1, not 2, but 3 new menu items. All good enough to make you wish it could be Christmas every day. Am I going to wish it was Christmas every day after trying this? They're talking it up, aren't they? So there's a little more to say. Then let's go get stuck in. Let's go take a look at it. Let's pull it apart and give it a review.
It's been a while since I've been to Nando's, so this is going to be quite interesting. I always remember it being a heck of a lot cheaper. There you go, it's there, look, the Total Sleigh. To be honest with you, after the description I read in the car, I've got high expectations for this. So the idea here is we're going to get the starter. The starter is called the Bubble Squeak Croquettes. And then we're obviously going to go for the burger. And there's a little cheeky dessert on here as well. The warm chocolate fudge brownie. What's not to like? Ooh, we've got a QR code to scan. This is all exciting, isn't it? It always makes me wonder what people do if they don't have a smartphone. We have Nando's festive food. I think the best place to start, the only place to start, is going to be with this starter. Apparently it's a Caesar dressing. Dip one of these in here. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, they're very potatoey. Like the consistency in them. They're soft, fluffy. That little crunchy layer on the outside as well. They're light as well. I'll show you the middle of them as well. As you can see, they've got bits of Brussels sprout in them as well. That light coating on them. Really nice. Not bad for a little starter. Got that very faint taste of like Brussels sprouts in it, but it's not like overwhelming. The only thing I could say that could make it better is the portion size. I mean, that's always the case, isn't it? But I felt for £5. I think there was 6. There was 5. Very good. A little bit pricey. I'll have them again though. Now, for this burger right here, the festive burger. So this burger, we'll disassemble it slightly, so we'll have a little look, hold it up and give you a little bit of a POV of it there. Oh. It's got 2 of those croquettes in the top of it as well, like what we've just had for the starter. We'll be all croquetted out. It's going to have plenty of Brussels sprouts in it. I feel like this could potentially go everywhere. So this is a peri-peri chicken. Get my words out. This is a peri-peri chicken gravy. I'm assuming you dip in the burger. Let's go for that bite. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is delicious. That's actually really nice. I'm throwing it absolutely everywhere. I will not dip it yet while it's this big, because it will all just fall apart. Those caramelised onions in there, they're really adding some depth to it. And they call this, I believe it's the rustic roll. You can see the texture of it there. It's really nice. Again, more charring on the bun as well. Adds that extra layer of texture to it. I think it's about that time we're going for the dip. Oh. Look at that. There is so much going on in this burger. There really is. And then the fact that you can just dip it in the gravy as well, especially towards the end, it kind of just changes it halfway through, you know? Adds a little bit more depth. Something just as simple as that gravy really, really works with this. Ooh. It's fantastic. Why have they only just decided to do this? It's been 3 years since they brought out a festive burger, but this is banging. It's not just a little bit of sleigh. It's a lot of sleigh. Or a total sleigh in this case. Awesome. Lovely. Thank you very much. Cheers. Wow, the smell coming off of this. I'm going to give you the description. Warm chocolate, orange brownie, super fudgy and covered in a layer of melty chocolate with a festive orange twist, served with that vanilla gelato that you see there as well. Look at the state of that. Got to be careful, my ice cream nearly slid off then. Is this going to top this off nicely? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's try it on its own first. Cheers. Oh. I'm not even joking. That's great. There are like little shards of orange in it, little bitey bits amongst that sponge in there. You're chewing it, but then you get a little crunch as well. That's seriously good. I think I've been eating too many McDonald's burgers recently. It's probably why it tastes great. So they talk about an orange twist in this, and I'm assuming it is these little pieces of, I can't really find them, these little bits of orange that have a little crunch to it. £5.25 as well. That's an absolute bargain. Can you see the little bits of orange on top? It's just here on this side. That's one of those pieces. It's almost, if you've ever had Dame chocolate, Dame, I don't know how you say it. It's like little shards of that are in it, but they're orangey. You know what? I'm gonna finish this up. I'll meet you back in the office and we'll give it the final verdict, and I'll see you there.
And when I said office, I meant my car. Anyway, we have paperwork to analyse and we have food to finalise and review. The Bubble and Squeak Croquette that we went for at the very beginning, that cost £4.95, so for all intents and purposes, £5. It was a great little starter. It tasted really nice. I would definitely have it again, but the problem was the portion size. For 5 croquettes, I think the pricing was off on that. That didn't, in my mind, score any justice anyway, but still good. That main burger, the Total Sleigh Burger, the price of that on its own was £10.95. It kills me to admit it, but most burgers nowadays are £10. They're around the ballpark of £10, £8 perhaps. You're not going to get a decent burger for much cheaper nowadays. That's just the way the world's going, unfortunately. But for £10.95 for that burger, and it came on its own, and it did have a pot of that dipping gravy with it for £10.95. The fact that that bread was so delicious, do you remember that crispy top that we had on that burger? That was banging. I really, really, really liked that. Add some texture to it. It was a really nice burger. Price to quality was bang on. Now, the warm chocolate orange brownie that we had at the end, that was tasty. That was very, very tasty. For someone that likes orange, and I know the tide's divided, like I said, it was good. It was great, it was banging, with that vanilla ice cream, not just ice cream, that gelato ice cream as well. And that came in at £5.25. That was great, and the total came to £21.15. Remember, everything just costs more. I thought that was good. We can always want stuff to be cheaper, but it was good. The sleigh burger, the croquettes, that warm chocolate dessert, it's getting a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. I'd definitely have it again, and if you're passing, I'd definitely recommend you give it a go. And don't forget that dessert. Right, it's getting dark, so I've got to get home, so you know what that means, don't you? Cue the music.